What's up, y'all? My name is Jeffrey, and I wanted to get the camera on and just talk and catch up and bring you up to speed into what's going on with me. I really don't have nothing to say. I say that every time, don't I? I say that every time, don't I? I'm sitting here in a hotel room, Boardman, Ohio. I came back here to see my granddaughter for the first time. I was supposed to come out Christmas night, but I got sick, which kind of worked out if you ask me, because now granddaughter can actually do stuff. Granddaughter can look around, granddaughter can react, and you almost see facial expressions every now and then. So, and I'm not one to get excited or be happy just holding a baby that's cooing. I want to play with it, roll it over, put it on its stomach for tummy time, watch it try to stand up, or try to move the head or whatever. So I came back here for that. And I was in the airport on my way. And there was this lady there, and she had on Steeler gear. And I was like, oh, I had my hat on, so we kind of, talked it up a little. And she went on to tell me eventually that she played tackle for a women's pro team. And she showed me the picture, and she was number 79, and she was going to the game. I was like, oh, you're going to the Steeler game? I was like, oh, okay, cool, blah, blah, blah. We were in the play. We're trying to get to the playoffs. It was a meaningful game. It was against Cleveland. It was at Heinz Field. All the stars were aligned, and I still was like, yeah. But then she pointed out that this was going to be Ben Roethlisberger's last game at Heinz Field. That instantly changed things. I was like, oh, that kind of means something. I was like, okay. That kind of means something. So, on my phone, I went right to NFL tickets, checked the price, and there was a ticket there. 10th row, aisle seat, single ticket, $255. And when I say 10th row, I'm talking behind the Steeler bench. No other place in the stadium behind the Steeler bench. And I didn't get it. I let it go. I let it slide. And then when I finally made up my mind to say, hey, I need to go to this game, I went and tried to get it, and the ticket was gone. So, and by this time, I'm already, once you get a taste of that in your mouth, once you get a taste in your mouth for it, it's like, it's got to happen now. So it was on. So I put NFL tickets as a shortcut on my home screen, and I kept checking it over and over and over and over and over and over. Looking at the prices, and for a few days there were no single tickets in the zone, the acceptable zone, the acceptable sitting zone. I considered sitting outside of that zone, farther up, farther away, but no, it's not going to happen. And so a ticket came up. Now, a $700 ticket for a regular season game, even one of this magnitude, It can be debated. Forgot where I was. So, $700 ticket to be there for Big Ben. I can afford it. But just because I can afford it doesn't mean that it's something that I would do, even if it's something that I really wanted. There's other things that I consider. So it was row two. It was row two, like right there, right there. I can holler at Ben. Ben was right there. We were row two, and the players Freiermuth. Freiermuth was one who was always looking back. He must have had family in the audience near me because he kept looking back, and you can see, look at Najee's face. You can look at everybody's face. TJ, all of them right there. Tomlin, you get that close, and once you get a taste of that, you can't sit in row 8. You need row 2. So I'm sitting there for the game, and one of the priorities was to make sure that I'm not cold. That's one of the priorities. You got to make sure you're not cold. So I got hand and foot warmers. Even though I wasn't planning on going to the game, and I didn't take any Steelers stuff, I didn't bring my jersey, I didn't bring my terrible towel. I barely brought hardly. I didn't bring any Steelers stuff. I just brought stuff to stay warm. So I already had long johns and heavy pants and heavy socks and shirts, undershirts, t-shirts, a hoodie, a heavy jacket, hats. So I had all that already. The only thing I didn't have was a terrible towel and some Steeler gear that would make me look like I'm a Steeler fan. So I eventually stumbled up on my daughter's hoodie, which I was able to wear over all my clothes. So I knew walking out of there with my 2 pairs of socks on, my 2 long johns on, my pants, like 4 shirts, a hoodie, a jacket and a hat, scarf, that I wasn't gonna be cold. When I saw that hoodie, and it's like a big hoodie, and it has a big, giant Steeler emblem. I mean, huge. The emblem got to be about like this big, it's just huge. I was like, ooh, where I'm sitting wearing this, I'm going to be on TV. Monday Night Football, too. Did I say it was Monday Night Football row 2 for Ben's last game? Yeah. Is that worth $700 plus fees? Yeah. Plus other incidentals. The total package probably ran me over $1,000. But to be there, to be there and to get on TV. And as we were leaving the game, I checked my Facebook. And my buddy was like, hey, you made the TV. He recognized me, I guess, from the, when he was watching the game and he saw me and he got a screenshot of me on TV. It was cool. I was like, oh man, we made TV. And then after I got home, or after a while, because you're running around out there, you're flying all around. I saw that Brenda had already posted a picture. She saw us on TV. She had already got a picture of us on there and posted it before him, like a couple minutes before he did. But, ooh, I felt like a little weirdness up in my back of my throat, like I don't know if it's a post-nasal drip or whatever they call it, but I felt it. I'm feeling it now. I'm gonna take a Zyrtec. My sister likes Zyrtec. I usually roll with Claritin. Don't know if you can see these. Oh, you can, look at that. 1 Claritin, 1 Zyrtec. I think I'm gonna go with Claritin because usually my allergies would act up right before it rains, and it may be because of it's snowing out there. It's like a little bit of snow out there right now. Maybe because of that or the weather or something, I feel a little. because I don't think I'm sick, you know. And like, I took the the Claritin. I could feel it too. I could feel it. I'm starting to. I forget. And when I start to feel that, I need to start popping that Claritin for like 3-4 days to knock it out. It's usually like right before it rains when I'm in LA. And I felt it. I don't know if it was. It could be the air. It could be me running around. It could be a bunch of stuff. I just looked outside. Looked at the snow. It's not really a lot of snow. It's just like a dusting, but it's covering things. And part where there's traffic, there's no snow. But so I popped that in, and hopefully it'll knock it out. I don't know if it's the air, me sitting here in a t-shirt, or it's warm in here. It could be humidity. I don't know. But anyway, I took one, and it's starting to feel worse too. I wonder if I'm getting. Oh. And sometimes you feel like you're getting sick, and you don't know if you feel like you're getting sick, but you feel like it gets in your head, and you think you're feeling like you're getting sick. All of a sudden now it's in your head, and you don't know which direction to go, and it's kind of where I'm at, I guess. Huh? And you're like, oh no, now, and you're thinking, oh, this, all that, and you know what's going on here. All right. And I was going to say about getting sick that I've been quarantining, and I feel my throat doing it. I can feel my throat doing it. I've been quarantining other than the game, and that was 3 days ago. I've been basically in this room not seeing anybody. So I don't think I got sick or anything. If I did, I don't know. Well, if I definitely could have got it at the game. Well, even at the game, I wasn't like, all up on nobody. Now, if I turn around and found out my buddy is sick, then we got something. If I turn around, he's sick, then we like in trouble. If I turn around and find out he's sick. But anyway, I've been quarantining, so I haven't really been doing, much. I shouldn't be sick, for crying out loud. But you never know. But I definitely feel it on my throat. I definitely feel it. Last thing I need right now. That'd be so messed up. Because things are happening. I'm supposed to spend the night at my daughter's house tomorrow. Then jump on a plane early Saturday morning. Might have to stay at her house in quarantine. Or something like that. Not sure where I got the sickness from, but it sure feel like, and I ain't gonna say it sure feel like something coming down, but so we'll see. Hold on.